Hey guys, Eggy here, welcome back to another video. First of all, I want to apologise. I did not realise it had been 3 whole weeks since my last video. I thought it was a week and a half at most, but it's been 3 weeks and I don't know where all the time has gone. I generally really do apologise. I don't know how that happened. Well, I know the bookmarks and the memo pads that I ordered were taking a while to come, but I did not know, I did not realise until I was looking on the Discord at like the announcements channel because it clicked on that for some reason. But I didn't realise it had been 3 weeks, so again, I'm really sorry for that. I had a blood test last week and I was so tired from that, otherwise I would have filmed this video last week, but my arm is healing now. It's not as bruised. See, the bruises aren't even picking up now. But I did find out I'm allergic to the medical tape that they use, so that's now scarred my arm. So that's fun. I won't get the results of that until middle of October, I think they said. But luckily that's just a phone call from the doctor, so fingers crossed everything's okay. I mostly did it to find out why I'm so tired all of the time. Like, I'm mostly nocturnal because of work anyway, because where I work late shifts that usually don't finish until like 3 in the morning. I am nocturnal partly because of that, but I can sleep like 12 hours and still be exhausted. So fingers crossed they tell me why, and it's not just like, oh yeah, no, it just happens. It does that sometimes, because a lot of doctors have just told me that as a response to like a lot of things that I had. So hopefully we get some answers. I also don't know why I'm telling you guys all of this, but hey, we're friends. But yeah, I also apologise that the camera's shaky. I'm on my bed. See, this is my blanket. I'm on my bed at the moment because I'm still deciding how I want to film the bits that I'm filming, so I might just put the tripod up opposite my bed, because usually I put the tripod on. Sorry, it is late, I'm tired, I've just come off work. The tripod sits like this end of my bed, and then I sit over in front of my bookcase. So I think I might put the tripod over by my bookcase and sit on my bed and film that way. Just give you guys a different view. But yeah, I also have my iPad with me so I can remember what people have won the giveaways, because I cannot remember for the life of me. I know not all of the things I was doing for the giveaway got won. I was gonna say got, and that's not words. But yeah, not all of the giveaways got one, which is fair enough. I know you know. I know you know. Words are not wording today. But yeah, I know a lot of it isn't really people's type, so I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna sell them. That's fine. But a lot of it did get one, which is amazing for all of you guys who won it. It is my first giveaway too, so I was very confused on how to do it, what to do for it and stuff. It could have gone a lot worse, to be honest. It went really well. It's just the fact of the bookmarks and the memo pads was just taking a little longer than I thought they would. So that's fine. I think I'm gonna package it all up, and then the post office near me is like really bad. They've got like 2-star reviews on Google Maps, and then they created a new one and I've got 3-star reviews on that one. So in total I guess I have 5 stars, but it's really bad. They do self-service there as well, but you're not supposed to put the packages and like the letters in through the gap bits, because there's a sign there that says for staff use only, but then they don't have a staff member there to help you, and there's usually never anyone behind the counter either, so I just post it through that, and then I get some lady just come out and go, excuse me, you're not allowed to use that. It's like, why would I need to use it if someone was here to help me? So I think, well, there's a few stuff as well, because there were a few winners. I think I'm gonna just do collection from the doorstep, because I think that would just be easiest for me. I'll just buy the shipping online once I've weighed everything. But yeah, I don't think it's gonna weigh that much because the books are not heavy. And obviously the bookmarks aren't gonna be heavy either, because that's what I did when I had all of those presents to do in July, because sparrows and hawks were in like 3-4 boxes, I think, because I ran out of my dad threw them away. So I had all of them saved up, because I know there's a lot of birthdays in July. So I had them saved up, a nice little stack, and then he threw them away literally a week before I went to post everything. So yeah, that was not fun. I had to struggle to find boxes, and I felt bad that I was giving them like 3-4 different boxes anyway, because I know if I did have, the size I wanted, it would have just fitted into one box. But yeah, that was not nice. So I did collection from doorstep from that, and that was fine. I think it got delivered in 1 or 2 days, so I think I'll do that again so that you guys get it next week sometime, probably. That should be fine, I think. Yeah, I don't get paid for like another 2 weeks or whatever, so I'm using the last of my money to pay for the postage, which will be fine. I've said, I left it as late as I can, and I feel bad because you guys, all deserve to win your winnings. Win your winnings, get your winnings. Again, it is late, I am tired, I apologise, I am not speaking eloquently, that's the word. Although to be honest, I don't speak eloquently anyway in my videos. So you guys know what you're here for. But yeah, that should all be sorted soon. Did I say what we were doing in this video? I'm packaging the giveaway things, okay? If I haven't said that, this video is not going how I am wanting it to go. See, people ask me if there are bloopers from my videos, and the answer to that is no. I just film, and I film just all of it. So what you see is what you get. I don't have space on my phone. I don't have time usually to just film like 6 different things if I mess up. So you just get it all, and I really do apologise. I probably should make like 3 or 4 versions and then just choose the best one, but it's fine. We're all friends here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop talking. That'll be a good start. Stop talking and then set up my tripod and then figure out what everyone won so I can do that. And I've got to remember to do Sparrow and Hawk's book that I set aside. I set it aside so I wouldn't, sell it or lose it, and I can't remember where I put it, so that's fun. I gotta find that. But yeah, I'm gonna go set up the tripod, set everything up, get the books, and find the book for Sparrow and Hawk that I was giving them. Yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, I'm gonna stop here and come back. Okay, so I set up the tripod. This is, as far as I'm aware, the stack of ones that we are giving away, including the one for Sparrow and Hawk. And then we have got the 2 Kirby figures that I'm giving away too, because Sparrow, Hawk and Lobster got me them, But with these ones, what you see on the front is what you get, and they're not like the other blind boxes where you have like the choice of them, and they didn't realise, and I've already got both of these, so the odds of that are crazy. So yeah, we are giving those away because obviously you guys all need to be obsessed with Kirby like I am. Talking of Kirby, Venus sends me the most Kirby stuff on Instagram. It'll be like, oh, it'll just be like Kirby figures, or it's like this shop that had all Kirby stuff on the shelves, like ceiling to floor was just covered in Kirby stuff, and it's like, yes, I want to go there. But yeah, everything's a mess, so yeah, because this, hold on, okay, I wasn't sure if I got rid of my address from this box, but I did. This is the box that the memo pads came in, and it's probably the smallest size box that they had, but it opens really weird, like you have to tear it open. Yeah, it literally came with, that's how they turned up, in this like plastic, and then you have the dimension sheet, and then you have the plain sheet, and then you have the memo pad. So yeah, it's literally just these two and a business card in this big box, but I guess it's the smallest box they had. But yeah, for the memo pads I did them through Vistaprint because the bookmark option wasn't working, and that's the dimensions that I used for the template for the people who wanted to do it. I ended up just being Venus and Sazzle, so it's just people choosing between those two designs, which is fine. It wasn't like I'm forcing you guys to do it, it's just if you guys wanted to do it. So yeah, it was the dimensions that I gave them for the template, and then Vistaprint was like, no, we don't do bookmarks. It's like, well, you clearly do, because they're the dimensions that I got from. And I was like, no, we don't do bookmarks. So I got it from, I think it was Banana Publishing, something weird like that. So, and the smallest option for them, like the smallest amount, was 40, but it looks more than 40. I just went with like the standard options, other than I chose round corners instead of square corners, because every time, I don't know if it's just me, but every time I get square corners I always doink them, whether it's like when I'm trying to put it in the book, or if I just give myself a paper cut, because I do that far too many times. But yeah, this is the bookmark. So it's got Sazzle's design on it, which is really, really cool. And then you got the rounded edges. They are quite thin. Hold on, let me find one of my many sci-fi ones to compare it to. I think they are, yeah. So this is one of the sci-fi ones, and then this is the ones that I got made. So they're about the same size. These ones obviously have round corners, these are square corners. This is more matte, this is more glossy. This is more like rough cardboard, if you guys can hear that. These are a bit more flimsy, more glossy, but as I said, I don't know anything about doing all of this, so I just went with like the recommended options, because I was like, you guys obviously know what you're doing, I don't. I'll just go with those. So I think I'm just gonna give like a few to everyone, but they're really cool. This has opened up a world of possibilities for me now, because for hold on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, for this drawing of Leona that I did. I just used my stepmom's printer to print it. It's all dusty now. She has like a photo printer, so it's glossy and stuff. But yeah, this has opened up a world of possibilities because now I know I can just print my own things, which is like crazy. Like, I don't have to go, yes, I'm a business, please let me do it. I can just go, this is my design, have at it, and they do it, which is crazy. Yeah, these are the memo pads. I just went for a cat design, because if you guys don't know, I like cats, and the design goes, if you guys can tell, down to here as well, which is really cool. It's got thick glue too. I did order 2 just to be safe, but I think I'll keep this sealed, so that the next time I do a giveaway or whatever, if I can't find these, or if I've used this up, because I don't want to just give you guys the nice bookmarks and then just do like a bit of plain paper for the note. So I got some memo pad that I designed, which is really cool. So yeah, now the possibilities are endless. Now I think I'm going to do more of my own designs when I have the money, because this is actually so expensive. It was with like a 5% code I had as well, and it still ended up being expensive. So yeah, I think when I have the money, because obviously Vistaprint is used mostly for if you have a business, and I do not have a business. I don't think my art's good enough to do that. That's why I just stuck with this for the memo pads. But yeah, it's like the possibilities now are endless, and I can just do so much that I didn't realise I could do. So that's fun. But yeah, this is the memo pads. I do tend to just go for the same background colour in pretty much all of my art as well. So I gotta get out of that habit and get out of the habit of just using the monoline brush on Procreate, because I need to expand my horizons. But then I tried to do that the other day, and I did not like using a different brush. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I've done so much drawing lately too. I'm trying to get back into it. So I was trying to draw the farmhouse from Stardew Valley. So this is what I ended up with. This is what I enjoyed. Hold on, let me turn the brightness down so you guys can see it. So this is when I changed the brush. This is what it looked like. And then this is the brush I started with, and I didn't like it because for me personally, I felt it was making me draw like a 5-year-old's drawing ended up being. So I decided to just go back to using the monoline brush, because you know, it hasn't gone wrong for me yet. So I think I'm just gonna stick to that, because I did not like the brush that I was using. So I ended up just going back to my roots, I guess. But yeah, I'm really impressed with how well these turned out, especially as it wasn't working on my phone. I had to do it on my iPad, and there's like a little gap on the edges for like the cutting gap, I think it was. So I had to like make sure it all fit in the design, which is why I only ended up with 3. The drawing that I did have, it was 4, but the dimensions were a little small, so I ended up just going with 3. And there was a problem with the bookmarks too. They didn't tell me really what the problem was, so I sent over it as a PDF as well as a JPEG so that they could just figure it out, and then they're really cool. I really like them. So yeah, I'm really impressed with everything as well. It took a little while to come, which is understandable, considering they print it for you, and obviously I'm not a business, so I did only order a few I only ordered 2 things from Vistaprint and they are for businesses, which is why the prices are a little high and why the shipping time is long. So obviously I was expecting that, but yeah, I brought up some bubble wrap, this random bit of brown paper that I had, a few envelope things. This one is from Hoppit. I can tell by the way he wrote egg. It's really funny with Hoppit. He does like your name and then like your handle name. So I'm not telling you guys my name, we're not that close. But it was like my name and it's egg, and it always makes me laugh every time I get it because it's like, oh, I wonder who this could be from. I don't know, it just makes me laugh. I had to double check that I took the address labels off of everything because otherwise I would have just flashed you guys my address. More bubble wrap, and then a big box. Yeah, that has my address off. It just, the barcode is still on it because this was just not peeling off, but this was just for Sparrow and Hawks because they have Hawk one, the owner, Sparrow one, this one that I got from Lobster for my birthday, and then this is the one that I said I was going to give them because I didn't like the panel layout. For me personally, I don't really like it. I only really put up with it with My Senpai's Annoying just because I liked the anime for that, and the anime ended at season 1, so I do want to continue it, but they are expensive as they are colour as well, and they are 7Cs, so I've only got the first 3 of those, so it is a little annoying. Yeah, Mono is by the same people that do Laid Back Camp, which is why I thought I would enjoy it, and I did like the premise of the story because it's basically the same thing as Laid Back Camp, just photography and film club instead. Yeah, it just, the layout of the panels was just what threw me. I didn't really like it, so I'm sure Sparrow and Hawk will enjoy it. I have a dilemma now. These two are tall volumes and the owner ones are not, so I can fit the long ones this way, but then if I put these on top it just goes a little weird, so I don't think this box will be good. I now have dust up my nose, so hold on a second. Okay, I just had to cough because I had so much dust up my nose and down my throat. But yeah, I had to find them a different box, but that's fine. I can deal with that. This is what Venus one, so that can just go in one of these with bubble wrap. I mean, it's obviously going to need bubble wrap because these mailas aren't thick, but I might see if I have a smaller one because that is a bit silly. Sorry, I don't know this person's name and I don't want to be rude and not say their name. Christine won this one, so I'm excited for her to read it because Hoppit really loves this series, and I can understand why he liked it. For me, it was just okay. I didn't feel like I want to go out and buy the next ones like right now. It was just okay to me. It's a nice little slice of life one, so I'm excited for her to read that. But yeah, Venus gets this one, and I'm excited for her to read it because I've only read the first one that I've got, but I got 1 to 5 from Sazzle from the Birmingham meetup swaps that we did. So this is the one that I had that Venus is gonna get, so she gets my copy. Lucky. Yeah, I'm excited for her to read it because I really did enjoy my first volume. But obviously, whereas lately I've just been reading the first volumes that I've got, like the 1 or 2 other volumes in a series that I've got, I do need to do a longer read through of my volumes, especially as I have a lot of Ancient Magus Bride to get through. I have a lot of Kimi Dodoke to get through, a lot of Dorohedoro, a lot of Layback Camp, the rest of Sign of Affection. I do need to do a big read through of Blue Exorcist because I have 30 volumes, but I've only read 10, 11 I think, so I need to read through that so I can get through to the longer volumes. And then obviously I've got all of my chunky ones on my trolley that I need to read, and then I have my Natsume volumes that I still need to read. So I do have a lot more reading to get through, but where I did those 4 videos of me just reading a bunch, that was over like a few days as well. I didn't really spread it out that much, so I am taking a little bit of a break from reading just so I can chill, because I can't get through as many books as I used to. When I was younger, I was always good at reading. Like I'd be in year 2, which is like 6. Yeah, I think I was like 6, and I was reading at a year 5, year 6 level. So I used to be like really gifted, but then I got burnt out because there wasn't really much reading wise. It was mostly Biff, Kip and Chipper books, and then they tried to make me read the ones without words, and I was like, I can't read this story, there's no words. And they're like, no, you have to create the story. And I was like, nah, I can't do that. Like, I can see what's going on in the pictures, but I can't create the words for it. So I didn't like that. And then secondary school, I kind of just drifted off of reading because we were just doing a lot of school allocated reading, I guess. And there was a lot of stuff that we was learning in school that we didn't do in primary school. Like in primary school, we didn't do geography, we didn't do science, we didn't do history, we didn't do RE a lot, like religious education studies. We barely did art, like mostly doing maths and English and basic PE, I guess. That was all we did in primary school. So going to secondary school and having all of those and like IT studies and everything else, it was a lot. So I think that's also why I drifted off from reading. But now I'm like really disappointed in myself and sad that I can't read as much as I used to, because when I was reading the ones that I were reading, it was a struggle for me to read 10 in like one sitting. And before, I could easily devour like 30 books in one sitting and still be able to read more. So I am kind of sad and disappointed at myself for that, but it's fine. I just gotta go at my own pace, I guess. But yeah, so I'm excited for her to read that. I'm just at the moment just separating them in piles so that once I figure out the packages, because I think I just got all of the big stuff for packaging wise, because this is what the bookmarks came in this, and then like a plastic, I forgot the word for plastic, and then came in like a plastic mailer. So I think that will be good for like one of the 1 volume ones once I've bubble wrapped it. But I gotta get a few more of those. So Sazzle got this Kirby. I do have to find my stickers to seal it because I did open this up and then realised that I've got it, but this is still sealed, so I just got to seal the box and then obviously bubble wrap it. But she won that, and then she won Mr. Villain's Day Off too, because I did drop this. I did not like it. I think it would be better as an anime. I just did not understand it, to be honest. And it is one of the ones where it's like £15 for how thin it is, because it is Square Enix. So I was like, I'm probably just better off doing it as a giveaway, especially as I got it from like a bundle of books that I paid for from someone. So I was like, it ended up not coming to much. But yeah, I didn't really understand it. So Salza gets this Kirby and this one, and then Lobster won back the book he gave for the giveaway. So yeah, I don't know either, but he won that and he won this Kirby. So yeah, but he did just enter like all of them, I think. So I was like, dude, nah, you can get one or the other. And then he ended up just choosing this. But yeah, this one did make me cry when I read it. So I have volume 2, 3 and 4 to read, but I also don't want to read them because I cried so much just reading the first volume. So now I'm kind of like scared to read the next one. But they do have cool designs in the back as well as the front. But yeah, I did cry. But the cover, hold on, let me get a picture up, otherwise you guys aren't gonna understand the reference. Hold on. I can't spell. This is a regular occurrence, to be honest. I'll be typing in something on, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'll be typing in something on Pinterest for like inspiration reference picture, and then I just won't be able to spell. I'm like, why is it not coming up with this thing that I want it to? And it's because I can't spell, guys. But I promise I can read, because a lot of people are saying that the reason I don't show you my collection and that I don't normally do reading videos is because I can't read. But guys, I promise I can read. I definitely know how to read, honest. So this is, oh, the brightness is too high. I don't remember turning that up. This is Professor Train from Twisted Wonderland. You are guessing the glare from my screen, and the glare from the overhead light, but this is him, and he looks like him. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but they're the same person. I promise. Maybe I'm just being silly, but they just look like the same person. And he's twisted off of the sorry, I've just gone back on Pinterest and it's just a train with a hat, because his name is Professor Train, as in like T-I-E-I-N, as is his last name. So I just typed that in. And I just come off his trains with hats. But he has a cat too. His cat's called Lucius. See, this is his cat. He's twisted off of the evil stepmother from Cinderella. I am 90% sure. I have not watched Cinderella in a long time. That is one of the ones I don't like. So, but yeah, I do personally think they look the same. But it could just be because they're old men who have cats. So I could be wrong and they don't look anything like each other, but That's what it looks like to me. So yeah, he won. Officer won the book he gave for the giveaway, and this Rainbow Kirby. So that's everyone's just sorted into piles. But yeah, these came, and I can't find my coloured pens because usually I write in a pink pen because that's the only coloured pen that I can find, but I can't even find that. So I will have to hunt that down, I guess, for the notes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give everyone just like 4 bookmarks, I guess. So if I usually end up giving you like 30 per book, or at least that's what it feels like. So it is excessive, especially as it is AI art, but this is Sazzle's art, so like win-win, I guess. I think for just 1 volume of a book is a bit excessive, so I think for those who only have 1 book, I think I'm just gonna give them 2 because I don't want to give too many to them, but then it's also like we have so many bookmarks because 40 for this website was like the lowest option. Everywhere else it was like 100, 1,000, 2,500, and it's like I don't want that many. I don't know what I'm going to do with that many. I'm gonna give Sazzle 6 though because they are her design. Even if it says Eggy loves manga, but she gets 6. Yeah, but a lot of them were like 2,500. It's like I don't know what I'm going to do with 2,500 bookmarks. I'm gonna give Sparrow and Hawk 6 too, just because why not? No. I know Sparrow is excited. She gets excited over everything that I do because I mentioned I'm probably like there's like a 30% chance that I'm going to Forbidden Planet in London soon, and then Sparrow's like instantly, is there going to be a video? And it's like there might be a video. If I go there might be a video. And she's like, yes, I can't wait, I'm so excited. But I could just be like, oh, so I was looking at my YouTube channel. She's like, are you doing a video? Are you gonna do a video? I just like the enthusiasm that she has for my channel, because it's just really nice to have her support and obviously all of your support too, but it's just really nice that I have that support, because I was really scared to do this as like a thing. Sorry, the books are upside down. But yeah, I was just really scared, I guess, to actually do it, and then Sparrow was just like, do it, I would watch, and I was like, okay. And then she's just like really supportive too if I mention anything to do with my channel, because I asked her and my other friends for help on my first thumbnail because I was like, I've never done any of this before, I don't really watch YouTube, what do I do? And they were like really supportive for that, and I was like, yes, can't wait. And now there are 41 of you guys who are subscribed, and that just means a lot to me because I don't even know 41 people in real life. But yeah, I'm just like super excited to film videos for you guys. When I'm ill, I feel bad that I can't film, and then it's like I feel bad for feeling bad because Sparrow keeps telling me, no, it's okay, like rest first and then do the videos. Like she'll be like, oh yeah, we'll still be waiting, you know, we'll still be, you know, looking forward to your channel, it doesn't matter how long it takes, and it's just really sweet. I'm trying not to cry just talking about it, but it is just really sweet. And hold up, try not to tread on a little bubble wrap, but this one that I got from Sparrow and Hawk for Easter, you guys can't read it because it's backwards. It's Happy Easter, our favourite egg, enjoy the goodies. Thank you for being a great friend. We are enjoying your YouTube videos, keep it up. And it made me cry when I got it. But I have this one on my other bookcase, in front of my Blue Exorcist volumes. And then every time I feel like I'm not doing a good job, or like if I'm like upset, I read this and it makes me cry, like I'm crying now, but it means a lot to me having the support. I'm trying to make myself laugh so I don't cry, but it's not working. But yeah, it's really nice having the support, because I did not expect to get support other than like obviously Sparrow and my friends, because they were all just like, yeah, no, we'll watch your videos. But you guys are so nice and supportive, and I'm crying. You guys are lovely. I like having your support. You guys are just really sweet, because I was like in the Discord apologizing because I was like, oh, I didn't realize it'd been so long, and you guys were being really sweet too. And I was like, I was just sitting there like, I don't deserve this, and I was like, no wait, I do. Because Sparrow's like, oh yeah, you need to stop saying you don't deserve it when you do, because you put in a lot of effort and a lot of hard work into your channel, and you deserve to be, you know, recognized for that. And then, sorry, I'm trying really hard not to keep crying, but yeah, Sparrow's just like, you deserve to be recognized, like, don't put yourself down, you know. It's good that you're being recognized for it. But yeah, it's really sweet of you guys to be so supportive of my channel, which is why I was super happy to do the giveaway, because it's like, I can finally give back to you guys, you know, for like all of your support and stuff. I was like, yes, I can finally give you guys joy, because according to you guys, I'm just giving you joy all of the time. But yeah, I was just yeah, I just like reading it and knowing that even if I just feel like, you know, I'm not doing a good job, and like I feel that I'm just doing a shit job at explaining or talking to you guys, or if I'm just feeling off, I'm just like, then I read this and it makes me cry, obviously, but in the best way. It's just really nice to have your guys' support. I didn't think I was going to cry this much already over my little channel. I thought, you know, maybe I'd cry if I hit 1,000 subscribers, which is still way off. I've cried so much. I think I cried when I hit 20 subscribers, and I think I cried when I hit 30, and I cried when I hit 40, and now we're at 41, and it's like, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. I like all of the support you give me. I like hearing that you guys like my videos, because a lot of the time I make something I'm like, oh, I don't know if they're gonna like it, and then Sparrow's like, oh my gosh, a new video, I'm so excited to watch it. Or Candle Cat has posted a picture of her watching my videos, and it's like, oh guys, my favorite show is on. It's like, ah, you guys like me. I know I ramble a lot, as in this video is probably gonna be like 40 minutes, and most of this is just me rambling or crying, but like, I'm so glad you guys enjoy my videos, and I'm glad you guys feel, you know, the gratitude that I feel towards you guys. But yeah, I was going to package everything, but I've got the wrong sizes for everything. So I gotta rethink that, because this video was supposed to be me filming me pack everything and write the notes, but so far all I've done is ramble, cry some more, and then give everyone a load of bookmarks and made a mess everywhere. So yeah, great video. Sparrow will still say it's 10 out of 10 video, the best one she's seen so far. But yeah, I made Candle Cat cry when she was at work the other day, because I made her a video, and it was like, oh, do you think we're friends in every universe? Because Candle Cat and me, we have so much in common. Like, so much in common that I'm pretty sure we're the same person. She's just American. Because she's interested in a lot of stuff that I'm interested in, and then I'll go to send her something on Instagram or whatever, and then she's already liked it. I'm like, oh, I should have known. But this is the video. So it's obviously me and her, and then us as JJK characters, and then obviously Kirby and My Little Pony, and some aliens, and then rabbits. My art blog was just going really bad. This is why these ones are just like black and white. But yeah, I made that video. It took me so long to draw everything because, as I said, my art block was really bad and I was just trying to push through it. But I put it up on Instagram, and I put it up on Discord as well for the people who don't have Instagram. And then she put it on her story, and then posted on her story a video of her crying while at work, and I felt so bad because I was like, oh no, I didn't mean to make you cry. And she was like, no, it's happy tears. And I was like, oh, thank goodness for that. And then she was like, this is so nice. And now it's like, oh, this is what I get. Like, when Sparrow tells me that she's proud of me. So, you know, more things we have in common. But I'm still crying, so I think I'm gonna end the video here with mess on my bed of bookmarks, books, and bubble wrap all on my floor because I was silly and chose bigger things than I probably should have got. Because I mean, I can fit a book in here. There's so much excess space that it seems silly to do that. I can't get the book out. I got it out. It just seems silly to do that, so yeah. Sazel's book is just kind of too big, so I can't even put her book and her Kirby figure on it because it's just a little overhangs. So yeah, I gotta rethink everything. And then package that up, not on camera, I guess. So yeah, enjoy this video of me just crying at you guys and rambling. So enjoy. I promise the next video that I do will be better. I can't promise no crying because it depends. But yeah, I'm gonna go get these packed and then I'm gonna get notes written and then yeah, and then you guys should get them in like the next couple of days or whatever. But yeah, I've stopped crying for now, but I know when I go to put this back, I'm gonna read it and cry again. So that's fun. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I will see you guys next time.